What is up, guys? Rickackis here, and today we're going over the best attachments for assault rifles in Black Ops 3. Although all attachments give you somewhat of an advantage, these are the cream of the crop when it comes to attachments. These will give you massive advantages in multiplayer. So without further ado, let's get started with optics. Now first, we have the extremely obvious Reflex Sight. This is going to let you view down a much clearer sight picture than a lot of the iron sights provide, and therefore going to let you acquire your targets a lot easier. Most players rock the Reflex, but there's actually two more sights that I wanted to mention. The first one is the BOA 3. Now what this does is actually glows red if there's an enemy within your sight picture, and it glows blue if you're looking at a friendly. Now here's why I think the BOA 3 is actually a really good optic. Firstly, just forget the whole glowing red or blue thing. It's just a very clear optic, very similar to the Reflex Sight. It gets rid of your iron sights and replaces it with an overall much clearer sight picture so you can acquire your targets. Now it basically and Reflex Sight with upside, because so many times you don't actually have to be looking directly at the enemy for it to glow red. If you're kind of just looking in the water, so many times this sight has saved my life, because I'm looking in the water and it suddenly glows red and I think, oh shit, there's a guy under the water, or there's a guy hiding in the trees somewhere, hiding in the bushes. Is that guy alive? Well, you can just look at him and it'll glow red if he is. There's actually a lot of times where this sight actually saved my life. It would glow red when I didn't see an enemy, and then I knew there was someone nearby and I was able to get that kill. Now with that being said, it's nowhere near as good as the target finder from Black Ops 2. However, seriously think of it as a Reflex Sight with upside, and it's definitely a sight I think more people should be using. Now the next sight we're going to go over is the ELO. This is the last optic unlocked, and as such not many people utilizing this sight. However, if your thing is you want a clear sight picture, nothing gives you a clearer sight picture than the ELO. It actually eliminates the top part of the sight and just has a floating red dot. Not only that, but it seems to zoom in a little bit less than something like the Reflex. Reflexes usually have like a 1.2 times zoom, whereas the ELO seems to have just a one-time zoom. If that's the case, it's going to provide better peripheral vision so you can see people coming from the sides, and also just reduce the view kick or perceived recoil because you're zoomed in less. But again, I think what really stands out to me about the ELO is how clear this sight picture is. Using this sight makes it extremely easy to be able to acquire your targets. Now that's it for optics. Let's move on to the attachments. The first attachment we're going over is Grip. Luckily, this is unlocked early because it provides a massive advantage for your gun. It reduces the recoil when you're aimed down sight, which if you're using an assault rifle is going to be the majority of your engagements. You're going to want to engage people at about medium range. As such, the Grip is simply going to make it easier for you to land shots on your target, especially when it comes to the higher recoiling guns, like something like the Man of War. The Man of War can have some pretty ferocious kick. Putting a Grip on will calm that down a lot. And again, if you miss your shot, if you're shooting fully automatic at an enemy and you miss a shot, that's going to dramatically lower your time to kill. Grip is going to make sure that's less likely to happen. Now the next attachment we're going to go over is High Caliber. Now what this attachment does is that it simply increases the damage you're going to do if you get a headshot. Now the reason I like High Caliber is that it simply increases your damage potential. You are doing more damage every time you get a headshot, and it's as simple as that. Now for some assault rifles, High Caliber technically doesn't really do much. The way the damage is, if you get a headshot that does more damage, it won't actually change your time to kill. However, there's a lot of factors when it comes to shooting someone. Did your bullet go through cover? If so, it's going to be doing less damage, and there's just so many factors. How many times did you shoot him? Has he been shot before? Has he been, flashbanged before? Who knows? So just being able to do more damage when you get a headshot, more damage is always good, and that's why I like High Caliber. However, High Caliber is replaced almost immediately when the next attachment is unlocked, and that next attachment is Long Barrel. Now of course you can run High Caliber and Long Barrel for maximum damage potential, but Long Barrel usually just provides a more consistent time to kill bonus. all assault rifles are going to teeter down in their shots to kill. They're going to do 3 shots to kill for a little bit, and then they're going to go down and do 4 shots to kill for quite a while usually, and then at the very furthest range they're maybe going to do 5, 6 shots to kill, etc. So what long barrel does is that it simply extends your range and makes it so that you're doing your 3 shot to kill distance for longer. So if you're engaging an enemy that's just past your 3 shot to kill distance without long barrel, if you do have a long barrel, you're going to be able to still kill the enemy in 3 shots where usually it would take 4, and therefore kill him faster. As such, long barrel is definitely one of the best attachments you can possibly put on if you're looking to increase your damage potential with an assault rifle. Now the last attachment we're going over is the last attachment unlocked, and that is rapid fire. What rapid fire does is that it simply increases your rate of fire, and it does this without a decrease to damage. Now what that's going to result in is it's going to simply increase your time to kill across the board. So if rapid fire increases your rate of fire by 15%, you're simply going to kill enemies 15% faster. It's as simple as that. Now the traditional downside of rapid fire, which is present in Black Ops 3 as well, is that since it increases your rate of fire, it's going to naturally increase your recoil as well. So you may find yourself needing to run something like grip to compensate for this increase in recoil. However, when I use rapid fire on my ICR, I use it actually with long barrel as well, and I did not find the increase to recoil at all substantial. I was downing enemies extremely fast, and it makes your gun function a lot better in closer ranges. When an enemy sneaks up behind you or sneaks up near you and you need to hip fire, that increase in fire rate is not really going to result in an increase to recoil when you're hip firing, and you're going to be able to take out that enemy a lot faster. So it's going to make a lot of the longer range assault rifles, again like the ICR, function a lot better in closer ranges. Now those are the best attachments for assault rifles. Again, all of the attachments provide a bonus. The reason something like extended or fast mags isn't on this list is because they do nothing with helping you win the individual gunfight on hand. They have bonuses that are relevant after the gunfight is over. However, that's not to say they aren't useful, because they certainly are. What do you guys think are the best attachments for assault rifles? Did I miss anything? Did I overvalue anything? I'd love to hear it in the comment section below. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to rate and share it. It really helps me out. And if you want to see more Black Ops 3 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. Now, if you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way to do that is to follow me on Twitter. That's linked in the description below. And you can follow me on my Twitch channel as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.